House movie set shooting points a finger at Alec Baldwin.
The idea that the person holding the gun is not responsible is absurd to me.
His message for the actor in his first ever interview.
I just felt so angry.
Then, royal drama, health concerns for the Queen amidst her COVID battle.
Her age alone makes her vulnerable.
Plus, another star split. Why dancing pro Cheryl Burke and Matthew Lawrence just called it quits. Then, Whitney Houston, 10 years after her death, never before told stories from her close friend, R&B singer Monica.
These are all things that people don't know.
Plus,
Can you guys go another 20 more seasons?
campfire confessions from the American Idol judges. And we're with the Backstreet Boys.
Let's see where you're at.
ET starts right now. Growing concerns over Queen Elizabeth and her battle with COVID as senior members of the royal family step up their duties. Welcome to Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah, we're going to get to all of that, but let's start with Alina Hudson's widower, Matt, speaking out for the very first time since the tragic loss of his wife on the set of Rust.
Alec Baldwin said someone is responsible for what happened, and I can't say who that is, but I know it's not me. He said, essentially, he felt grief, but no guilt.
Almost sounds like he was seeming high about it. I just feel like, are we really supposed to feel bad about you, Mr. Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin has maintained his innocence in the Rust shooting, but Matt Hutchins isn't buying it. In a just-released preview of his exclusive sit-down with Photocopy, which airs tomorrow on the Today Show, Hutchins shares his anger.
Alec Baldwin did an interview on television. Did you watch it?
Yeah. But watching him, I just felt so angry. I was just so angry to see him talk about his death so publicly in such a detailed way, and then not accept any responsibility after having just described killing him. The idea that the person holding the gun causing it to discharge is not responsible is absurd to me.
The Hutchins family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Baldwin and others involved in the film. Now to royal news and the latest on the Queen's health.
There
Don't
are
ever
reports
laugh.
that the Queen is not seriously ill. I think the fact that the Duchess of Cambridge is now winding up a really successful 2-day tour in Denmark, and that Prince Charles is now tested negative for COVID and is back at work, you get the sense that far from alarm bells clanging, there really is no real concern about the Queen's health. Of course, you've spoken to used the word cautious.
The Queen is in good spirits. That today from royal expert Katie Nichol, who spoke to Palace Insiders this morning. Another royal headline today, Kate's baby fever. During her visit to Denmark, the mother of 3 told reporters that William gets concerned when she's around newborns. Quote, I come home saying, let's have another one.
I think if she could, she'd have a 4th.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing the song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is was one. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers died. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out from the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the past. From the places, our God, where we met thee, lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee, shadowed beneath
Good evening. My name is Somalia Williams.
And my name is Farron Langhorn. We have reached the last week of Black History Month, and we would like to share some history with you.
Martin Luther King Jr. was an American Baptist minister and activist who became the most visible spokesman and leader in the civil rights movement from 1955 until his assassination in 1968. King was awarded at least 50 honorary degrees from colleges and universities. In honor of Martin Luther King, I was awarded the Light of Hope Award because I help out in the community and I am a straight A student.
I would like to share with you another distinguished African American, Maya Angelou, who was a poet, memoirist, and a civil rights activist. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, and several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, and TV shows. Her books centered on themes including racism, identity, family, and travel. I would like to share with you one stanza from one of her poems, Alone. Lying, thinking, last night, how to find my soul a home, where water is not thirsty and bread loaf is not stone. I came up with one thing, and I don't believe I'm wrong, that nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. Alone by Maya Angelou. Next, we will share our Black history in musical form with jazz presented by Deacon Tyrone Bailey.
Good evening. My name is Samaya Williams.
And my name is Farron Langhorn.
Hello and welcome to a snapshot of Jazz History Month for Black History Month, February 2022. I'm Tyrone Bailey, your presenter.
I'm Tyrone Bailey, and this is a synopsis of jazz history for Black History Month.
Jazz is a music genre that originated in African American communities of New Orleans, Louisiana in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, with its roots in blues and ragtime. Charles Joseph Buddy Bolden was an African American cornetist who was regarded by contemporaries as a key figure in the development of a New Orleans style of ragtime music called jazz, which later became known as jazz. The word jazz probably derives from the slang jasm, which originally meant energy, vitality, spirit, and pep. The date was February the 26th, 1917, and this novelty song Livery Stable Blues by the original Dixieland Jazz Band, which was an all-white group, was the first jazz recording. Jelly Roll's Blues by Ferdinand Jelly Roll Morton was published in 1915, which was prior to the recording. Livery Stable Blues was one of the first published jazz compositions. So Jelly Roll Morton also claimed to have invented the genre of jazz. Jazz is a distinctively American style of music that developed in the early decades of the 20th century. Its roots included many Afro-American folk music traditions, such as spirituals, work songs, and blues. It also borrowed from the 19th century band music and the ragtime style of piano playing. As mentioned earlier, jazz was born in New Orleans over 100 years ago, but its roots can be found in the musical traditions of both Africa and Europe. In fact, some people say that jazz is a union of African and European music. It all started around 1819 in Congo Square, an outdoor space in New Orleans where slaves would congregate on Sundays when they didn't have to work. They would sing, play music, and dance, swing back and forth to the songs of their home countries. On the bottom left is a depiction of what it looked like in Congo Square back in 1819, and the picture on the bottom right is what Congo Square looks like today. The distinctive elements of jazz include characteristics of rhythm patterns, harmonic practices related to, but not identical with, functional harmony, and the practice of improvisation. Jazz improvisation is the spontaneous invention of melodic solo lines or accompaniment parts in a performance of jazz music. Jazz has influenced and has been influenced by traditional classical music and popular music. The boundaries are not always especially clear. Although jazz has a relatively short history, it has developed several distinctive styles with which non-specialists should be at least superficially familiar. Let's take a look and give a listen to some of these styles. The initial style, Dixieland, was the earliest style widely recognized as distinctively in the jazz tradition, called Dixieland because of the center of its development, which was in New Orleans. Dixieland jazz is typically performed by a small ensemble consisting of clarinet, trumpet, and trombone, accompanied by a rhythm section of drum set, banjo or piano, and string bass or tuba. Here is a sample of Dixieland. The second style is swing music, which was performed by a large ensemble consisting of saxophone, sometimes also clarinets, trumpets, and trombones. From 3 to 5 players on each instrument might be used. The rhythm section would typically include piano, string bass, drum set, with occasional additions of guitar and other chordal melody instruments. The larger ensemble, typical of the swing era, required composed works or charts in which the tradition of improvisation could be incorporated. Here's a sample of swing jazz.
Found my love in swing time when I danced with you, and the music in your eyes told the music in my heart that my dreams would all come true. I found my love in swing time.
The next style, bebop or just bop, was a return from the large ensemble to the small ensemble jazz. This style is characterized by complex harmonies, often rapid tempos, and intense, frequently disjunctive melody lines. Ensembles could consist of 1 to 3 melody instruments, typically saxophone, trumpet, or trombone, with a rhythm section of piano, bass, and drums. This is a sample of bebop or just bop jazz. The next style is contemporary jazz. The contemporary jazz scene is complex. This is an important statement. All 3 styles previously mentioned continue to be cultivated. We still hear them on various platforms. New stylistic developments have enriched the tradition. One style is cool, characterized by technical sophistication and expression restraint. Here's a sample of cool jazz. contemporary jazz continued, a radical extension of bop resulted in freeform jazz, in which small ensembles, typically one melody instrument, bass, and drums, improvise freely without the support of a previously determined melody, harmony, or metrical pattern. Here's a sample of freeform jazz. We continue contemporary jazz. Another style is fusion jazz, which incorporates many harmonic and rhythmic practices of rock music and exploits the possibilities of electronic instruments in combination with traditional ones. Here's a sample of contemporary fusion jazz. Contemporary jazz continues with smooth jazz. Smooth jazz is a commercially oriented crossover jazz which came to prominence in the 1980s, displacing the more adventurous jazz fusion from which it emerged. It avoids the improvisational risk-taking of jazz fusion, emphasizing melodic form, and much of the music was initially a combination of jazz with easy listening pop music and lightweight rhythm and blues. Here's a sample of smooth jazz. Here are some significant jazz musicians who contributed greatly to the development of jazz. Louis Armstrong was a dominant artist in the Dixieland era who went on to become an international figure in popular culture as well. Duke Ellington is perhaps the greatest genius of jazz tradition to emerge so far. His compositions for big band swing, including some extended forms, and the virtuosity and imagination of their performances set an imposing standard of artistry. Charlie Parker, they call him Charlie Yardbird Parker, was a leader in bop, the bebop movement. He and others created this style in New York back in the 1940s, and it was enthusiastically copied by musicians all over the country, and I might say all over the world. Here's a collage of great jazz musicians for your liking. I've included a list of selected jazz references to enhance your jazz knowledge.
I'm Tyrone Bailey. This has been a synopsis of jazz history for Black History Month. Hope it was informative and enjoyable for you. May God bless you greatly.
Hang on to the world as it spins around. Just don't let the spin get you down. Things are moving fast. Hold on tight and you will last. Keep your self-respect, your manly pride. Get yourself in gear, keep your stride. Never mind your fears. Brighter days will soon be here. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Yeah. We'll all be free. We'll all be free. We'll all be free. Don't you know? Listen to me when I tell you, baby, we'll all be free. Keep on walking tall. Hold your head up high. Lay your dreams right up to the sky. Sing your brave song, and you keep going, going on. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Hey, just wait and see, someday gonna be let free, baby. Gonna be free, you and me and you. We're all gonna be free. We're all gonna be free, yeah. Baby, don't you know that this is what we've been waiting for? Yeah. Gonna be free.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing the song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers died. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out from the gloomy past till now we stand at last where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. from the places, our God, where we met thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget